investigation on two of the richest men in the state spending tens of millions to determine your taxes. We begin there with CBS 2 political investigator Dana Kozloff live outside the Thompson Center. Dana, these are some high stakes in this tax game.
Yeah, some of those stakes coming now from philanthropist and businessman Ken Griffin with a multi-million-dollar donation recently to a committee against the proposed graduated income tax. But that money is still peanuts compared to what Governor J.B. Pritzker has already donated of his own money to get the tax passed. It's an issue he ran on. As one lawmaker just said to me, game on.
97% of Illinoisans
We're already seeing them, ads for the so-called fair tax in Illinois.
The tax hike amendment being pushed by
And ads against what this group calls the proposed tax hike. Both are referring to the same issue, a graduated income tax amendment on November's ballot that would eliminate the state's current flat 4.95% income tax rate and implement different rates for different income levels. In a nutshell, those who earn more, above $250,000 a year, will pay more.
It's time for change.
And if the money behind this issue is any indication, the political stakes are high.
Every time I think I'm getting used to the level of money in Illinois politics, something like this happens that just floors me.
That's the nonpartisan Reform for Illinois' Elisa Kaplan, referring to businessman Ken Griffin's $20 million donation last week to the committee opposing the graduated tax. It comes about a month after Governor J.B. Pritzker threw another $51.5 million of his own money at the committee to pass the graduated tax.
In addition to the question of just whether all of this money could go towards more worthy causes, there's the issue of what kind of society and democracy do we have where an extremely small number of extremely wealthy men are essentially dictating the discussion about policies that will ultimately have a really significant impact on the lives of everyday Illinoisans.
That money goes to messaging, TV and radio ads, flyers, committee staffers. Nothing new, but Kaplan believes this could become the most expensive issue in Illinois' history because there are no limits on these types of contributions, which could create voter backlash.
It gives them an impression about politics that can lead them to become disengaged or frustrated.
That and voter apathy are real concerns in the state and in the country. Just look at voter turnout. And if you throw the pandemic into the mix, there is no telling how this issue will play out come November, possibly making messaging even more important. And it's all like a vicious cycle. Erica?
Dana, we are talking about so much money here. Are Ken Griffin and the governor the only two people donating to these committees?
Well, on the for the tax side, Governor J.B. Pritzker really is the only major donor. But on the against the graduated income tax side, there are several other donors, many of them, but with much smaller donations, $25,000 to $100,000, still not chump change, all wealthy donors. And of course, Elisa Kaplan pointing out that they will pay more if the tax passes, sometimes millions of dollars more in taxes, which is likely one reason they oppose it. Erica?
Yeah, what a motivation. Thank you, Dana.